Hello everyone and welcome once again to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we completed Blood on the Ice inside of Windhelm. Today we're resuming our exploration of the eastern volcanic tundra portion of Eastmarch. To start off with, we fast traveled to Kynes Grove. I'm going to follow this meandering little path all the way up to a dragon mound. Oh, hello. I have 6 soul gems to fill. Let's not forget that. Make that 5. But, as usual, I'm after ore veins. My next destination, you can see on the compass there, is Witchmist Grove. There's a lot to find in this area of wilderness. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Didn't we just fucking kill one? Oh, that's alright. Not only is it ordinary flavor and frost, but I have marked for death. Lydia's gonna wreck this. Especially once I get the second hit on. You'll see. It's gonna be good. Meantime, I can keep myself healed. No real problem. Tree! Hit it with your mace, not your shield. There we go. See, that's getting better. Anyway, up here is a dragon mound, which is still covered. Tree! Give it a 3rd hit. Maybe Lydia will take a passing interest in actually attacking now. There we go. See, look at that. Oh, how do you like them apples, dragon? Yeah. I love Marked for Death. It's so overpowered. Tree! Anyway, if I get up here, I'll be extremely confident in his ability to land, which is what I'm really after. So... I'll just train restoration as we go. Apparently the game doesn't like it when I get happy with it, because of course it elected to crash when I quick saved just then. Just after I was in such a great mood because of how easy it's turning out to be for Lydia to just absolutely shred this dragon with a few marks for death stacked onto it.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Tree! Of course, I need to do the same thing I did after the mammoths at the end of this fight. I need to take a second just to make sure that I never accidentally hit Lydia with it as well. Get AV damage resist. Should still be 274. It is. That's delightful. We'll snag those dragon parts. Now, I happen to think my life is largely incomplete without quick save. But if the game's crashing on quick save, I need to be careful with it. Because that's what happened just a second ago. I didn't even have the warning signs. I didn't even have any pre-crash lag. It just, bam, happened. Anyway, let me orient myself. What I need to do is essentially travel due east from the mound. That symbol there, we're not actually going there yet, and there's no reason you would have seen one yet, but that is an orc stronghold. We will be headed there eventually, but what I'm after right now is just an iron vein. in the rocks nearby. Mostly north of the place. Oh. There's a hunter's camp here.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Well, what have you got? Cave bear pelt, gold, lockpick, and a couple more pelts. Don't mind if I do. What about you? Deer hide and gold. Oh, hello. Lockpick, wolf pelt, and Ring of the Major Knight. I believe that's fortify heavy armor, which I already have, so
my potion is hurting anyway.
No need for that.
The Jarl can...
However, with 91 pickpocket, we've ascended to level 33, which is a health level. I'm going to take Illusion Dual Casting. Dual casting an illusion spell overcharges the effects into an even more powerful version. Neat.
Eat every deer now, can he?
So that's done. Now let me get back on the map, because I'm a little confused about where I actually am. Damn. Well, I do know that up here there's a den of snow bears and a couple of gold ore veins that I was tracking back when we explored the Sakellum of Boethia. Makes sense to clear these out now. I actually can't soul trap the snow bears. Their souls are too big for the petty and lesser soul gems I'm carrying. Let me just hit these two gold veins. I suppose we should deal with bears. Oops. I meant to use Marked for Death. Dead deer, no antlers. I need to see what Lydia's actually cooking. I think I just managed to hit all three bears and not hit Lydia, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I think that's it, so I'll just kind of watch the fireworks and stack another one on when the time is right. Oh, see, I hit Lydia that time. Can't have that.
You won't get the best of me.
You really need to attack, Lydia. You can't just sit there with your shield up while all three of them chew on you. God damn it, you stupid, stupid woman.
Not like this.
Not that women are stupid, but this one is stupid. She thinks standing there holding her shield while all three bears chew on her is somehow gonna help. Guess we'll beast form. You first. 1, 2, Damn it! I'm not careful, I'm gonna have to kill those hunters too. Oh, for fuck's sake! Stop rolling! I am gonna have to kill those hunters. God damn it. I don't want to kill the hunters. Jesus Christ, he just rolled for a fucking mile. Just like he's about to do. Hey, werewolf perk available. I guess that's something. There's two. Not that I really care about having to kill the hunters. 3. I don't think the other one is actually dead yet. Let's take the Totem of Terror next. Werewolf Howl of Terror affects even higher level creatures. I'm actually not sure, I haven't looked it up. I know that if you don't have any totems, your default howl is a weaker version of the Howl of Terror. So maybe that perk will help me now, maybe it won't. I don't actually know.
What was that? Thought I heard.
It's the only one of all the ones that remain that even might help me at present, so.
Enough!
Oh dear God, really? You're trying to sell me on all that somehow, Mason. Come on. If you run to the orc stronghold, that'll really piss me off. Mostly I'm pissed at Lydia for making me do this at all. The way she handled the dragon, she should have been able to handle 3 snow bears, but she just stood there, let them chew on her until she was dead. Well, not dead, but out of health, you know what I mean. Where is the 3rd bear? I know it rolled a long way. I'd hate to forego feeding on something that I did kill. There it is. Perfect. Alright. So I guess we'll now head up to the top of the hill. We're only 3 perks away from Werewolf Mastered, so that's nice. We might have to wait 2 hours for the transformation to wear off, which is fine. There we go. Alright, let's put my clothes back on, and let's get back to it. We got 1, 2, I already looted the deer. Again. 209, oh, but that is not because I hit her with Mark for Death, it's because her shield is unequipped. Because she's got her bow on right now. Trust me, it'd be a lot lower than 209 if I had accidentally hit her with the shout. Deer pelt is useless, so I don't want to steal it, but it's between me and this knapsack, which I apparently can't search anyway. Deer pelt, boots, wolf pelt, ice and chitin, we've read, and apparently for some reason it's free to take. Even where everything else requires stealing. Go figure. Oh, let's search the 2 hunter bodies now. There's one. Second's in here somewhere. There it is. And finally, the one thing I actually came up here for, this iron vein. Oh, goodness. Alright, from here, I want to go back west to the Dragon Mound. Which is easy, we can see it from here, thankfully. Should surprise no one, there are more veins to go after. Let's get marked for death back on. Get frostbite in our other hand. That's kind of how I like to have things tooled. But we'll suspend that for this fox. Go ahead and use to fill another soul gem. No! 4 to go. Now we'll go back to marked for death and the pickaxe. Now if I go due south of the Dragon Mound, I should be able to find another iron vein. Right around here. Well, not that close. I have to travel a little ways. Right here in the next group of rocks. And there it is, right where it should be. I like it when it works that way. It's so much easier. Now if we head over here, a little bit south, making our way east, towards the mine you can see there, which is the Gloombound mine. There should be another iron vein. Let's just not forget about filling soul gems. I got 3 to go. And if I play my cards right, 3 out of these 4 wolves should be more than adequate for the job. Come on, Holmes.
I'll have your
Got 'em all. Good. Good, good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now all my soul gems are filled. How handy. Let's go back once again to this. Now the iron vein, that bridge goes between Narzlbur and Gloombound Mine. The iron vein should be right here, and so it is. Now if I head due south from here, I should encounter another iron vein just before that cave, which is Cragwallow Slope, which we're headed to fairly soon, but not right now. There will be a mage outside that I don't really want to engage yet. Won't be the end of the world if I do, but I'd prefer not to. Huh. Well, that mage just got wrecked by a saber cat. Here's a deer, which drops the final large antlers I need to get him off the list. Presumably also wrecked by that same saber cat. Also a dead goat here. Presumably wrecked by that same saber cat. But, well, I'm cool with this. Let's go ahead and loot this here apprentice conjurer. We already know Ray's zombie, which is too bad. And the saber cat wandered off, which is fine. I'm really more concerned with finding that stupid iron vein, which is, I think, more to the west and a little bit north. Here-ish, maybe. Yep, there it is. Good. Oh, damn! A flawless sapphire! We're just checking shit off the list left and right. Flawless Sapphire isn't quite off the list. I need one more. Still, that is awesome. Alright. From here, in addition to a few more plants, what I really want to do now is angle back down to the road, believe it or not. Point of fact, I think the easiest thing to do is probably going to be to just make my way all the way back to Kynes Grove. Lest we forget, having that last large antler means I no longer need to go out of my way to kill deer. Done with that noise. Which is fan-fucking-tastic. Because deer, as we know, are a pain in the ass. So somewhere down here, there's going to be an iron ore vein. It's actually going to be almost due west, just closer to the road of the last one we found. Here are a couple of mammoths. Let's just keep this in mind. In case, well, not in case, it's almost certainly a matter of for when we find another empty Grand Soul Gem and need to fill it. Here's a wolf. Go ahead and kill it, Lydia. Go ahead and mark it for death, even though you can handle it anyway.
Die, damn you!
And now, she's got her shield out, just for my own edification. She's up to 278, because I hit level 33 and so did she, which means she got stronger. Uh-huh. Good. It's nice to actually see some quantifiable proof that Lydia is, in fact, getting stronger. Certainly makes me feel better. So here, an oddity for East March, to be sure. But nonetheless, we've made it back to the road. I'll pinch back to Kynes Grove to sort of keep the loop consistent. But we've got
Imperial business.
Imperials
Away.
with a Stormcloak prisoner, which, of course, we have seen before. I don't want to get too close to these mammoths because I don't want them to attack. I'll even let the giant live. Because I want to keep his mammoths alive. Alright, come on now. A lot of plants here, but where is the damn iron ore vein I'm looking for? That's what I need to know. Well, I'll attack the problem this way. We got more wolves here. Let's deal with those first. Hostiles fucking everywhere, it seems. Tree!
Do something!
Oh, awesome. Of course, now... so the giant and his mammoth came after the wolves. I worry that they're too close to Lydia and the fight's gonna start, but it seems like they actually don't care, which is good. Alright. I think we need a save. With all those little bits of combat solved. I think I may even have an idea where that damn ore vein is. Okay, I've explored up to here before. I have reached that point at least. Because I've harvested those plants. So you follow that road back down, of course, you end up back in Kynesgrove. We know that. Up here, somewhere, is another iron vein, which I don't think I previously found. No, I haven't been here because these plants are still intact. So, where's the damn iron vein? We all know I need as much goddamn iron as I can get, at least until I don't anymore. And I'm not only talking hearthfire, although that's important, but eventually I'll need it to train up smithing as well. We know all this. So, where is it? Almost due south of Kynesgrove now. No, that's not true. I'm almost due south of Brandymug Farm. I actually appear to be back at the fucking Dragon Mound. I could have sworn it was nestled inside these rocks. But it's not. It's down lower. It's in this formation. One level down. That would be why I couldn't find it. Right around here, where it is on one level or another, I got distracted by soldiers and giants. It's here somewhere. I know it. Ah! No, shoot, I thought that was it. That was just another fucking Jazzbay grapes. Where the fuck is it? Why can't I find it? I know I'm on the right rock formation. Ah, here it is. Thank goodness. Because it's basically down at road level, that's why. No worries, we're good. So with that done, and the road pretty much clear up to here, I think we're ready to head over to Witchmist Grove. So just be aware of this big pool of water. I'm going to loot around it because it's got some valuable plant life and, you guessed it, an ore vein. It's a pretty easily definable location, even though it's not marked. And here's a saber cat. Deal with him right quick.
Can't win this.
Or more accurately, allow Lydia to do so. With my able assistance via Thuum. She really doesn't seem to be having much trouble at all, does she? Yeah, that was easier than it used to be. And naturally, he does not drop a tooth. Oh well. So where there is a visible peninsula jutting out into the water, right around, well, I suppose around is inaccurate, on that little spit of land, I should be able to find another iron vein. And there it is. Now we've done pretty much a full circle around Witchmist Grove. Back when we fought a dragon and some necromancers, we came right up to its western edge. Now we're just coming in from the east. Giant camp right to the south is next up. I don't actually want to do it just yet. I believe that dragon we killed from Bone Strewn Crest has respawned. I don't really mind if I have to kill it again. Why? Marked for death, that's why. Makes this shit easy. That's good, because he's definitely back. I'll just do my little loop around this pool. Yeah, that noise is unmistakable. Even if I haven't spotted him yet, he's there. get that creep cluster. Kind of finish our circuit of this pool of water. And that giant and its mammoths are going to stay here, which is fine by me. I'll come back if/when I need to soul trap the mammoths. Alright. There's where we got some dragon's tongue, so we know we've completed our circle. We head up here. You've got this sort of spring-looking feature. And just past it, somewhere in this mess, there should be a corundum vein, which I'm just desperately trying to find. Huh. Didn't need to be that desperate. It's right there. You'll be pleased to know that's it for the moment for mining. And we are finally ready to march into this little, almost oasis of trees out in this otherwise blasted landscape, where we will find Witchmist Grove, which I can take off the location list, even as I face a hag. She's easy enough. We already killed her once. But we've discovered Witchmist Grove, and I don't believe that it's actually clearable. Let me check that to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it isn't. Good.
It's what you want, huh?
I'll just let Lydia shred her.
Chance?
Nice and easy.
No more.
And once she's down, and then do a circuit of this grove. Bone-strewn crest is right there, so we're guaranteed to aggro that dragon at some point. I may end up fighting it in this video. I've got the time if I need to. I won't worry too much. I even just spotted him. And it'll be the second time we've killed him, and, you know, that's alright. I don't mind. So if we look over here, you can see the Riverside Shack and these other areas we've previously explored. No need to revisit them, thankfully. Now I think we can move inward to the actual little cabin, presumably the residence of our hag. Head inside. There's not much in here. There's a nice collection of hagraven feathers. 5 by my count. Make that 6. A couple of barrels. The biggest prize is probably, well, not probably, is the skill book hiding under the bed, Response to Barrow's Speech. Destruction increased to 47. There is a destruction skill book here. Response to Barrow's Speech is the 3rd one we've found. If I jump over to free skill boosts, destruction has 3 boosts remaining. Let me get a drink and we can read the book. Response to Barrow's Speech by Malvisor, Battle Mage. On the 14th of last seed, an illusionist by the name of Baravar Barrow gave a very ignorant speech at the Chantry of Julianos in the Imperial City. His ignorant speeches are hardly uncommon. There was no reason to respond to it. Unfortunately, he has since had the speech privately printed as Barrow's Speech to the Battle Mages, and it's received some small, undeserved attention in academic circles. Let us put his misconceptions to rest. Barrow began his lecture with an occasionally factual account of famous battle mages from Zurin Arctus, Tiber Septim's Imperial Battle Mage, to Jagar Tharn, Uriel Septim VII's Imperial Battle Mage. His intent was to show that where it matters, the Battle Mage relies on other schools of magicka, not the School of Destruction, which is supposedly a Battle Mage's particular forte. Allow me first to dispute these so-called historical facts. Zurin Arctus did not create the Golem Numidium by spells of mysticism and conjuration, as Barrow alleges. The truth is that we don't know how Numidium was created, or if it was a Golem or Atronach in any traditional sense of those words. Uriel V's Battle Mage Hethoth was not an Imperial Battle Mage. He was simply a sorcerer in the employ of the Empire. Thus, which spells he cast in the various battles on Akavir are irrelevant, not to mention hearsay. Barrow calls Empress Morihatha's battle mage Wellock an accomplished diplomat, but not a powerful student of the School of Destruction. I congratulate Barrow on correctly identifying an Imperial battle mage, but there are many written examples of Wellock's skill in the School of Destruction. The sage Solaris, for example, wrote extensively about Wellock casting the vampiric cloud on the rebellious army of Blackrose, causing their strength and skill to pass on to their opponents. What is this but an impressive example of the School of Destruction? Barrow rather pathetically includes Jagar Tharn in his list of underachieving battle mages. To use an insane traitor as example of rational behavior is an untenable position. What would Barrow prefer, that Tharn used the School of Destruction to destroy Tamriel by a more traditional means? Barrow uses his misrepresentation of history as the basis for his argument. Even if he had found 4 excellent examples from history of battle mages casting spells outside their school, and he didn't, he would only have anecdotal evidence, which isn't enough to support an argument. I could easily find 4 examples of illusionists casting healing spells or Nightblades teleporting. There is a time and a place for everything. Barrow's argument, built on this shaky ground, is that the School of Destruction is not a true school. He calls it narrow and shallow as an avenue of study, and its students impatient with megalomaniac tendencies. How can one respond to this? Someone who knows nothing about casting a spell of destruction criticizing the school for being too simple? Summarizing the School of Destruction as learning how to do the maximum amount of damage in the minimum amount of time is clearly absurd, and he expounds on his ignorance by listing all the complicated factors studied in his own School of Illusion. Allow me in response to list the factors studied in the School of Destruction. The means of delivering the spell matters more in the School of Destruction than any other school, whether it is cast at a touch, at a range, in concentric circles, or cast once to be triggered later. What forces must be reined in to cast the spell, fire, lightning, or frost? And what are the advantages and dangers of each? What are the responses from different targets from the assault of different spells of destruction? What are the possible defenses, and how may they be assailed? What environmental factors must be taken into consideration? What are the advantages of a spell of delayed damage? Barrow suggests that the School of Destruction cannot be subtle, yet he forgets about all the curses that fall under the mantle of the school, sometimes affecting generation after generation in subtle yet sublime ways. The School of Alteration is a distinct and separate entity from the School of Destruction, and Barrow's argument that they should be merged into one is patently ludicrous. He insists, again a man who knows nothing about the schools of Alteration and Destruction is the one insisting this, that damage is part of the changing of reality dealt with by the spells of Alteration. The implication is that Levitation, to list a spell of Alteration, is a close cousin of Shockbolt, a spell of Destruction. It would make as much sense to say that the School of Alteration, being all about the actuality of change, should absorb the School of Illusion, being all about the appearance of change. It certainly isn't a coincidence that a master of the School of Illusion cast this attack on the School of Destruction. Illusion is, after all about masking the truth. So there we go. There's another set of Hagraven feathers. That makes the total 7. And finally, I know I'm missing something. Yes, there is a chest here. Unfortunately, all it has is a pathetic amount of gold. Now obviously Witchmist Grove itself is pretty tiny, but I'm already about 40 minutes into this video, just from exploring all around here, fighting a dragon and what have you. So I'm going to head back to Whiterun to offload, to offload, and more importantly, to see what enchanting I can accomplish with those 6 gems that I filled at the very beginning.
Good to have you by my side, friend.
Oh, shoot. 11:11, so I need to wait 7 hours before I make the trip. Do I feel like fighting vampires? No, I do not. Cannot wait while enemies are nearby. Wonderful. I presume it's talking about the dragon. Thankfully, I can just wander a little bit away. We should be okay. Anyway, pretty exciting for me to stash the last large antler I need. We're done deer hunting, thank God for that. 6 a.m. Just early enough to be safe from vampires. Or late enough, I suppose. 1 corundum ingot means I need 20 more. And those are just for smithing. 18 iron ingots means I need 265 more. Number's getting smaller. I love it. Not to mention we got another werewolf perk, so...
You're someone who can get things
Heard
done.
they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Pain in the ass or no, we actually got a decent amount done. And we're going to do 6 new
Destruction
enchantments,
magic's
so that's
fine.
pretty cool too. Alright, by way of ingredients. Still on the lookout for fear, as always, but I don't think I'm going to find it. That last large antler needs to go upstairs, as does that nightshade from Windhelm. And those 2 slaughterfish scales need to go too.
down any buildings.
They're the last ones.
Papa!
Which are good.
Let's play a game.
Sure.
What do you want to play?
Let's play hide and seek.
Okay, you stand right there and count to 10. No peeking.
I need to hold on to 6 enchantables, even as I drop everything else. So... Shoot, there's not a lot of junk in here, is there? There's no junk in here. Go figure. We did already learn Raise Zombie. So I won't worry about that one, obviously. Gonna have to get one extra thing out. Everything I have is a petty soul, so I definitely want to do either water breathing or muffle. Alright, let's put away the weapons.
Ready? Go!
Put away smithing
Brace us a
supplies. We're getting there, we're getting there.
She keeps telling Lars and me what to do.
That chest is
play with her
empty, which
anymore.
is good. I got a lot of gear to drop off up here. Like that, and those, and those, and these. And now we're ready to head to Dragon's Reach for a spot of enchanting.
Huh?
I may actually do a little more
Did you
exploring
need-
at the end of this.
Ouch. Hey!
Just because I may end up having time to. We'll see.
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny.
Today, they take away your faith. But what of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children?
Excuse me. Yeah, I actually have about 15 minutes left before I'm at the 1 hour mark. Shouldn't take that long.
Divine smile on you.
So I may end up doing a little bit more, we'll see. Anyway, boots are gonna be muffled.
Come to Dragon's
obviously.
Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
And then the hat and the steel helmet are going to be water breathing, also obviously. Enchanting increase to 75. Good. It's slowing down considerably, as you can see, and we still have 25 ranks to go. But we're actually making pretty good steady progress, I have to say. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go drop off all the stuff we just enchanted.
Word of mighty Talos, he who is both man and divine. Trust in me, my
Take pity, sir, and spare me a few seconds.
Yeah, I think we're going to wind up with about 10 spare minutes, so I will do a little more exploring. Our next target is a giant camp that we currently have a radiant bounty pointing us to. Steamcrag camp, just southeast of Witchmist Grove. We kind of already spotted it and eyeballed it a little. We are headed there next. No soul gems. No pending concerns at all. We'll head to Witchmist Grove. That'll put our horse there. Eyes on the sky due to the respawned dragon of bone-strewn crest. I'll make my way over to Steamcrag camp. This direction. Ooh, a goat.
No!
Is that saber cat dead? Sure looks like it. Not entirely sure what killed it. But it did drop a tooth, and he did drop goat horns. So, awesomeness all around. And we do have about 10 minutes to go. I need 12 more saber cat teeth and 65 more goat horns. That's all purely for Hearthfire, in case you're wondering. And here's the dragon. I guess we'll deal with him next. Oh, but it looks like he's taken an interest in the giants at Steamcrag Camp, which is fine by me. Steamcrag Camp has been discovered, so let me take it off that list. Loot this horse and this wolf that are up here. Just need to keep an eye on the dragon. If he wants to fight Lydia or the giants, tree! Just need to hit him with Marked for Death early and often. Especially if Lydia and the dragon are double teaming him. We're going to make very short work of it indeed. Or Lydia and the giant, I should say. What I really need to do is keep the giant, stay back from the giant, keep it from going hostile. Couple that with, well, I was hoping I could keep the giant from going hostile to me, but no, apparently rather than the two of them double teaming the dragon, instead they've decided that the dragon and the giant are going to double team Lydia. Fucking hell, game. Let me see how Lydia's doing. Okay, still haven't tagged her at least.
Kill you if I have
But I do worry a lot. God damn it, stop standing there with your shield up. I've made that giant weak as a kitten, but you still have to attack it. There you go.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Well, the giant's finished. Completed, kill the giant located at Steamcrag camp. Collect bounty from your leaf. Of course, now Lydia's almost dead, and we still have a dragon to contend with.
Do your worst.
This is not good, as they say. Shockingly, Steamcrag camp isn't getting credit for being cleared either. Here's a dead Khajiit, but I want to come loot the camp after the dragon is handled. Horsehide up here on the rocks. Even if he's focused on me, as many marked for deaths as I've hit him with, Lydia's archery still proved highly damaging to him. I'm gonna make sure once again Lydia has not been hit with marked for death, and she hasn't. That's good.
I submit. Not like this.
I need to heal other spell in the worst way.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Make sure that one didn't hit her.
This isn't.
Because I do worry just a bit about it.
No. Not like this. Slay the
What do we got here? Horse meat, mammoth cheese bowl. I don't want to steal any mammoth cheese, so hold on.
Die, dragon.
Ordinarily, anything from hostile territory like this is just free to take.
I'm not sticking around to fight a dragon. This isn't over. Slay the dragon.
See how much damage each arrow is able to do now? It's just really, really irritating that the giant decided it needed to fight Lydia before it fought the dragon. I think the dragon is grounded, and now maybe Bro Mammoth is going to help us finish it off. That would be ideal. Doesn't really matter. One more shot from Lydia will probably do the trick.
Now you'll pay.
that shot. And if all she does is leisurely stroll towards it with her shield up, she's not going to get that opportunity. Come on. There we go. She's kill camming it. She's kill camming it. Her armor rating's intact. Perfect. Down it goes. Good. Alright. Now Steamcrag Camp should, by all rights, be cleared. It is. I'll make note of that. We'll go turn in the bounty in a moment. And by in a moment, I mean probably in the next video. Before I do anything else, I want to run directly across the road. Directly east from the camp. Up into the rocks. You get one guess why. Yes, there's an ore vein. Corundum. Eventually, I won't need to do this anymore either. Things will... The whole game is a process of gradually speeding up as annoying shit gets checked off the list. We'll deal with that hunter camp probably in the next video as well. There's my chime. Thanks, I like hearing it. It's a good symbol of the accomplishment, so to speak. So, really, right around here is where the ore vein should be. On the map, it's almost due east of the giant camp. I hear a fucking goat. Of course, you're gonna give me something else to worry about. And you're even gonna make me miss, because you're gonna put a lag on my fire breath. Delightful, truly. Don't you dare run far enough to bring anything else into the mix. And he didn't. And he did drop horns. In the end, he redeemed himself. Alright. 64 more goat horns. Wait. I'm going to find this ore vein, loot Steamcrag, and call it good. Oh gosh, here's another random encounter. I'm not sure if I've done this one already or not. Let me see. This is a drug dealer, or a skooma dealer. Let me see the... Skooma dealer is the name of the encounter, yes. Mixed results. You don't actually have to fight him, but I kind of want his ebony gauntlets, so
Don't even think about it. Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
This doesn't seem legal.
Oh, a snitch, huh? Can't have you running to any guards now, can I? Never should... Come here.
So Lydia should absolutely wreck this guy, especially if I keep marked for death on him. Because he's just unarmed. Unarmed with no armor. Except his gauntlets, of course. He's got a burly-ass pair of gauntlets. But, well, I guess I'll clear the road from him back to the entrance to Steamcrag, while Lydia tears him up behind me. I really just want to find that stinking corundum vein. What the fuck, Lydia? Are you just standing there with your shield up again? Yes, Christ, woman, attack him! How fucking stupid are you? You have to swing your mace eventually. Gosh, she went like 30 seconds without doing anything. It's ridiculous. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, let me make sure the vein I'm looking for isn't stashed here on ground level. I've missed ones like that before. Doesn't look like it. God damn it, Lydia. I walk away a little bit and you just forget how to swing your mace. Yeah, now you're just sitting there getting chewed on by a wolf. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Yes, finish off the wolf. That's good. Now attack him. It really isn't that complicated.
You've dug your own grave.
Except she's somehow ended up here. I don't know how they managed to get separated a level, but they did. And now, mainly thanks to these shenanigans, I'm going to end up going overtime. Well, it's mainly thanks to the absurd difficulty I'm having finding this stupid ore vein. I've found it before. I know it's right in these rocks someplace. Can't believe I can't track it down. There, she's out. There, she got him. And there's the ore vein. Thank Christ. Alright. Holy shit. Oh, you want me to actually mine it, do you? Maybe I don't have to. There we go. That was good. Alright, good. So, let's go find the dead wood elf, because I want those ebony gauntlets that he was toting. Where the fuck is he? God damn it. Of course. Of course. Okay, found him. Good. Just a couple of little things to do. Oh, he has steel plate boots, too. I guess I missed those. Anyway, let's clear the road up to where we first left it. What the hell was that? I already got the chime for clearing Sleeping Tree. Oh well. And trust me, this won't take me long. We left the road right up where that peninsula goes out into the water. In order to get this iron vein. So we're good. We can explore Sleeping Tree now. And then what's up next, I'm actually going to fast travel to Sleeping Tree just to bring the horse along. Because after this, in the next video, of course, we'll be doing a few unmarked locations. Sleeping Tree's right at a sign, Riften South, Windhelm North. But we want to read the official warning daggered onto the signpost. It's on the notes and letters list. I'll take it off and read it. Attention citizenry, the giant here has been given leave to keep his camp. Please do not attempt to make trade, disrupt the mammoths, gawk at, or otherwise disturb the giant. Resting here is not advised. I need to remember to turn in the bounty in the next video so I can take that bounty quest off my list. We've read Wolf Queen V4, we've read the Book of Daedra. We've read Real Baron Zaya. Here's another dead Khajiit. Presumably, the giants smashed one of their caravans. I don't know if they disregarded the warning and attempted to trade, or if he just decided to raid. I'm going to assume, in my headcanon at least, that it's the latter, since, despite the official warning saying the giant had leave to keep his camp, they also put out a bounty on him. Oh, don't miss the knapsack tucked away in the wreckage of the cart. We've read Pala Volume 1. There's a dead horse. Now we can loot the camp proper. Besides all the plant life. and the dragon we killed. Holla. We now have a lone mammoth here, which I definitely want to leave intact until / unless I find another soul gem. You'll note that sometimes when you kill a respawned dragon, you don't get to, for whatever reason, it doesn't cough up a soul. And that certainly appears to be happening here. Anyway, that's it for Steamcrag. Well, not quite. There's some roasted meat over here. And a goat hide here next to the giant club. That's it for Steamcrag Camp. Next up, we got a few unmarked locations between here and our next actual target, which is a fort far enough to the south that it's not even on the compass yet, called Mistwatch. That's what we're going to do next time on Let's Play Skyrim. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please do consider clicking on an ad, liking, sharing, subscribing. It really helps me out. Of course, even if you do none of the above, I still really appreciate the time you spend watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.